You guys asked me about have I ever run into trouble being on the road? Now, yes, we have run into trouble a few times, and well, not me. Well, personally, not me. It wasn't my fault. It was one of the other members' fault. Now we have strict rules when we're on the road that sometimes it's okay to have a little hookup or a little connection, but you must not bring the person back to your hotel room. And the person must be in the same area as you, or you go to their hotel. Don't go to their place, or you go outside in a car. But don't leave the space with a stranger from the group because we're in different towns and we don't know these people. It's okay to do that every now and then if you really are secure with whatever's happening between the two of you. Now, we always had a deadline. We always made sure that everybody was in their hotel rooms an hour or two after we either went to a bar or we weren't in our rooms. We had a designated time to where the production crew would come around just to check to make sure everybody was in their rooms and no one was in their room. And that was something the manager checked on every night that we were on the tour. Now, it's different with family members or business partners that you have in your rooms, but people that from the shows or that you didn't just from thinking they were cute in the club. Now we didn't allow that. You had to have done your business and put them out, and that was a rule for us being on the road. Now we did have an incident one time where one of the performers picked up a guy, and I don't. He was 19, 20 years old, young guy from the club, and for me, I was at the bar. They had slot machines, so I just hung out at the bar eating chicken wings and playing the slot machines, and enjoying myself. And the other girl was the same, so we sat there and had chicken wings and played um, those slot machines, and I won a couple of dollars. So I stuck there. I couldn't wait to get to the store. Ooh, Lord, the next day to spend my little tokens and to get me something cute. But anyway, now the other performer had this boy up in her room carrying on. Now, this boy didn't tell this performer that he had a girlfriend. Now, sometimes when we're doing drag, we look realistic from a distance and all this stuff. But we have a clear understanding that we let everybody know that we were born men, but we identify this way, or we're just in drag, or we're cross dressing, or whatever the situation is. But for her, she used to like picking up the DL boys because she was beautiful and the boys were drawn to her. The boys were drawn to me, but I was kind of hesitant about for me, everybody is shady, so I'm not having it. I'd rather stick there with that machine. I felt safer playing that slot machine and chicken wings. I'm not. Every now and then I'll dibble and dabble. But y'all will hear more about that in my content down the road because I am doing a grinder series of, for the last year, I have been doing research on hookup apps. And so we're going to do a show around that. And it's going to be quite interesting. But anyway, our friend who we were working with, one of the girls we were working with, had this boy up in her room carrying on and doing all this kind of stuff. And this girl his girlfriend kept coming up to us asking us did we know where the other girl was, and did we know where her boyfriend was. They were supposed to go outside and smoke a doobie, or one of those things there. Well, anyways, and they were gone for like 2 hours, and she was over it. So she kept asking us what room was the other performer in, and we would not give away the room that he was in. So she went to the front desk, and because she was getting irate now, and this place was packed, so she was talking loud. So finally, they gave her, I guess the front desk gave her the room. They shouldn't have did that, but they did. She went up there, and luckily, he hid under the bed. So this is what she told us. We could not stop laughing. This queen was in just every city we went to. She was in some kind of something with some boys. But anyway, um, he hid under the bed, and she wasn't even the wiser. I could tell y'all some stories about all the boys that she hid under the bed, in the closet, behind the coat rack. I mean the dress rack. Oh Lord have mercy. She even put clothes, all her costumes, all over top of one of them one time in the dressing room. It was hilarious. These women looking for their husbands and boyfriends. Ooh, I shouldn't be laughing about that, but it's the experience of being on the road. Y'all should know the truth. I mean, everybody, I mean, come on. Now, y'all know these young boys and these beautiful queens, somebody gonna be trying to, and I am not innocent, but I know, I'm responsible. I'm responsible when I'm on the road, so I'm not playing around with all of that foolishness. You can get you a little something, something when you get home. But if you have to do your thing, you have to do your thing. But just remember, we're a group here, and we can't have no dramas in these towns. Well, anyway, over and out. But anyway, she got away with it, and the guy ran out the room and ran down the back stairs and was downstairs in the bar before she got there. And she was screaming and yelling in the bar. She was screaming and yelling in the bar about where he had been, because now he came in and there was a woman behind him, so she thought the woman behind him, he was outside in the parking lot doing something with this woman. He didn't know he was upstairs with this queen the whole time. Well, anyway, be careful when y'all on the road trying to get y'all a little slice. Girl, I could tell some stories about being on the road and the queens hooking up with these guys and women looking for their husbands and their boyfriends. Y'all would fall out. Well, anyway, from season 3 here at Pronoun TV and the Stephanie Stevens Show, y'all have a fabulous night. Since everybody wants to tell the truth and talk about everything, well, she said that I need to be more open about the gay life and gay experiences. Put it out there. People want to know. People want to know what we experience when we're on the road. And that's just some of the things I've experienced on the road. I've experienced a lot of things, from racism to women looking for the DL men, trying to lure me into their cars or back to their hotel rooms, or trying to get into my hotel room for either some debauchery or some kind of or anyways. So, I have lots of stories to tell you. I have a good story to tell you about Kenora. Kenora, it was an amazing show. We were there for 2 days. It was amazing. And we were at I think it was a Holiday Inn, and they had like 300-400 people there, and the whole town came to see the show. The 2 nights that we were there, it was fabulous. And it was fabulous for all of us and all the way around. And our rooms, we had all rooms on the first floor facing the pool. Ooh! I'll tell y'all about that next time.